Hello students, welcome to your computer classroom. So I hope all of you are doing well. In the previous class we were discussing about the steps how to create the HTML pages. So let us see it and then we will move to the next topic. So we have seen that if we are willing to design any web page, for that we will need some information. So these are some steps using which a web page can be designed. So first is the planning your web page, means what is the web page you are uh, designing. If you want to display the content related to any news website, if it is an entertainment website, maybe any uh, informative website. So this way whatever is your planning, so first you uh, choose any topic name, theme, clear. So these will be the part of the planning of your web page. Next is gathering information. So related to the website we will need some content, for example the images, the text which we will be written in the web page, clear. So these informations is required to be gathered before making that web page, clear. So this is the second step. Next is organize the information. When you have gathered the information, when you have done the planning, then you organize them and make them in separate parts, clear. So that the related, suppose there is 10 pages of your website, so the information on a single page will be those which will be related to that particular topic, clear. So in this way the organizing part is required to be done, so you can relate those all in a single tab or a single page. So this way the data or the content can be organized. Next is when you start the coding. So first you will write the all the information, the text which you are required to write, and after that you can include the HTML tags or the hyperlinks, clear. So this way the different HTML text is can be written in the text editor program. Next is add images. So adding images, obviously if we are designing any interactive website, so for that we will need some images, some multimedia. These can be audio, video, visuals. So all these can be embedded in those pages, the HTML code. And it is also required that whenever you are using any of the images, make sure that they are not the copyrighted material. Next is adding hyperlinks. So as we are talking about, if we want to switch from one page to another or navigate from any of the topic to any other section of the same page, so for that we need to use some hyperlinks. Hyperlinks are the links which when clicked they open or they point to the another section of the same page, or also it can be opened in a new page, clear. So depending on that they are called as internal hyperlink or external hyperlink. Then the next is publish web page. So when you are done with all of the content to be written, and as well as the images, the multimedia and hyperlinking, so after that we need to publish that web page. And to publish that web page it is required to be uploaded on any of the server. Then we need some domain name to register those domain names. So all this process requires some monetary, you can say, expenditure. So when you do all these steps, the website is published on the internet, and from any of the address when you write the URL, that is the uniform resource locator of the website, that page will open in the browser. Then these were all the steps how we can publish the web page. So next was how you can view the HTML code of any of the website in a browser. So depending on the browser, the you can say the steps may change, but most of the browsers, if you right click on that, you can find view source. So if you click on any of the web page, when you right click that, it will give you the HTML code of that web page, clear. So here is the example which you can see. Next is the different versions of the HTML. So this we have discussed earlier also, that HTML was launched in year 1991, clear. And gradually as there was more advancement in these programming languages, we came up with new versions. So the latest version which we are using right now, that is the HTML5, and in HTML5 also we have 5.1, 5.2. Clear? Now this way the explanation has already completed. Now we have told that we are going to discuss the exercise. I hope you have tried to do few of the questions by yourself. Now you can match it also. So first question is, the language used to make web pages is, so what will be the answer of this? Which language is used to design the web pages? So already we are reading about the HTML language in this chapter. So this HTML is one of the language which can be used to design the web pages. So answer is HTML. Question B is, the file extension of which HTML files are, the file extension by which HTML files are identified. So what is the extension? exe? No, exe is the executable file. Then hmt. The two extensions which can be written for HTML is .htm and .html. Clear? So these are .htm and .html. So here the third one is .hmt. So this is not the which we are talking about. So the answer here will be .html. Clear? Now question C is, let us erase this first. Question C is, the text with special instructions in HTML is, so we know that the special instruction in HTML which we write, they are called as tag. The tag which are included in the angular bracket. Clear? So the answer here is tag. Question number D, the most recent version of HTML is, so just we have seen that the latest version of HTML is HTML5. Okay, now question number E, the software that displays the resulting web page. So which software is used to display the web page? It is the web browser. Yes, answer is web browser. Now question number F is, an alternative language for coding web page is, so here it is eHTML, XHTML and EXTML. So we have discussed in the chapter while explaining this that XHTML is a alternative language, that is the extensible hypertext markup language. So the answer here is XHTML. Okay, now question number G, the program used to code HTML and create web pages is, so which program is used to write these HTML code? It is the text editor, for example Notepad. Clear? In different of the operating system, the text editor can be different. Now question number H, the sign used for closing a tag. So we have discussed that the container tag have opening and closing. So the closing tag is written with the forward slash. Clear? So the answer of this is option 1. Clear? Don't confuse between the forward and backward slash. Here the answer for the closing tag is forward slash. Okay, I hope you have written. So let me erase all these things. Now all of the answers are together on a single screen. If you have not written, you can take a screenshot, or we can wait for a moment so that you can write the answers, or you can also pause the video. So let us now move to question 2, that is filling the blanks. So I have written the answers on a new page. Let us come to that page and from there you can write it. So here these were the objective questions, and now the filling the blanks question. So I hope it is visible now. So question filling the blanks, question A, HTML stands for, so you already know that HTML is the hypertext markup language, so you have to write the full form here. Okay, now question number B, blank is the opposite of linear. So we have discussed all of the the different terms which are used in HTML. So this hyper which is used, this is the opposite of linear. Clear? Now question C, the specific instructions given by each tag is enclosed by. So we have discussed that whenever we are writing the HTML codes, the tags are written in the angular bracket. So it is asking that these tags are enclosed in, so the answer will be angular bracket. Okay, so write the answer as angular bracket, and also you can make the symbol of this. Okay, now question next is question D, that container tags have, so the container tags have two types of tag, that is opening tag as well as the closing tag. So we have seen that the opening tags are written directly with the symbol which is written in the tag, and the closing tag are that which have the forward slash along with this. Clear? So this one is the opening tag and this one is the closing tag. Clear? So we have only to write the that which two tags are there in the container tag. I hope you have written. Now question next is question E, that the letter X in XHTML. So we have seen that X stands for extensible. Clear? Extensible hypertext markup language is the full form. So it is only asking about the letter X. So this X is extensible. That is EX. Here the X is used for the abbreviation. Now question F is, which are the popular web browsers? Clear? So we already have seen that there are different web browsers which are popular. Now write two names, any of those. So Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, clear? Safari, Opera. So these are the different web browsers. Write any two which you find the popular web browser. Now coming to the question next, let us see what is the next question. Let us zoom in. So next question is, the closing tag has a, so it is talking about the forward slash. Using in the closing tag we have just seen that in the closing tag we have this forward slash, and with that we write the tag name. So here the answer is forward slash. Okay, then question number H, that the information given to a tag to give its additional information is called. So whenever you are using any of the tags, there we have some additional, you can say, information which we are writing. So these are called as parameters. For example, if you are using the tag like uh, we have seen the frame, then frame set. Clear? So right now we have not discussed these tags. In the coming chapters we will discuss. So these have some additional information which can be given with the tag names. So these are called as the parameter. Now question number I is, the tags which have only the opening tags. So we have seen that those tags which have only opening tags, they are called as empty tags, and those who have both, they are called as container tag. So the answer here is empty tag. Now question number 3, that is true and false. So first is HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Yes, it is true. Now question B is, HTML documents can contain both text and graphics. So yes, we know that these HTML codes can have multiple text, videos, audio, different multimedia elements can be included. So this is also true. Question C is, Opera is a web browser. Yes, the different web browsers where we can see the web pages which can be used to displaying the web pages. So Opera is one of them. So this is also true. Question number D, title tag displays the actual text of the document on the browser. So here we have seen that title tag is the tag which is used to write the name of the page. So whatever you are writing in the title tag, that will appear at the top of the browser. Clear? So whatever will be the different, we open the browser in different tags, so these have some names. Clear? So these are written with the title tag, so this statement is false. Okay, now question number E is HTML is an opening tag of a HTML document. So here you can see the uh, this slash which is used for using this. So in the opening tag we don't use any of these slash symbol. Clear? So forward slash or backward slash, none of these is used in the opening tag. So that is why this statement is false. Question number F is Notepad is a text editor to create a web page. So we have seen that whatever the HTML program which we are writing, these can be written in different text editor like the Word, Notepad, WordPad. Clear? Then in the different operating system like Ubuntu, Linux based operating system, we will have gedit. Clear? So these are the different text editor. So this statement is true. Now question G is Microsoft Excel is a text editor used to write simple text. So we are using the different text editor, but Microsoft Excel is not a text editor program. Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program where we can do calculations, the different other things. In the previous chapter also we have seen about the charts. Clear? So Microsoft Excel is not a text editor. So that is why this statement is false. Okay, so I hope you have written these answers. You can write from here or you can take the screenshot or you can pause it. So earlier the few of the filling the blanks were on the previous page. So I hope you have written. You can pause the video for a moment so that if you have not written you can note it down in your books. Now coming to the next question, that is answer the following questions. So let us discuss these questions now. So if I come again to the textbook, let us come there. So here the question 4th is what is HTML? Clear? So the answer of this question is given at the beginning of the book. Let us come to page number 62. So if I come to those previous pages, so here it is talking about HTML. So we can write the answers in point wise also. So like HTML is a language. HTML is a language which is used to make web pages to be displayed on the internet. Okay, then we can write one more like HTML documents are made up of text, content and special codes known as tags. So make the sentences little bit short and write the answers point wise. So first point we have seen that HTML is a language for making web pages. Second is that they contain text content and special code known as tags. And third point you can write from here that HTML documents are identified by their HTML or .htm file extension. Clear? So this is the answer of 4th A. Clear? I hope you have written. So write the answers in 3 points. We have just seen the 3 points. Now come again to the question. So question next is what do you understand by HTML tags? So this is also given in the earlier pages. So let us see what is the HTML tags. So if I come again to the previous pages, let us come to page number 63. Clear? So here we are with the HTML tags. So the answer can be written like HTML tags are the special instructions. Clear? So here you can write from this that HTML consists of text with special instructions known as tags. Now these tags are enclosed in angular brackets. Clear? So make the next sentence from here that the tags are enclosed in angle brackets. Then the another point you can write that the tags tell a browser how to organize and present text, images and other content. Clear? So these are some important points and we can give some examples like title tag, HTML tag. Clear? So write 2 or 3 examples of these. These are the different tags. It is not asking about the types. There is one more question where it will ask about the difference between the opening and closing. So there we will see. Right now it is only asking about the HTML tags. So write the answers in 3 points again, that the special instructions in the HTML are known as tags which are enclosed in angular brackets. The second point is, then the third point is that these tags tell the browser how to organize and present text, images and other content, and write few examples like title, then HTML, and make sure that you are writing these with these angular brackets. So this was the answer of question 4th B. I hope you have written. Now coming to the question page again. So question C is define XHTML. So let us see what is the answer of XHTML. So we already know that XHTML is the extensible hypertext markup language. So come to page number 64. So here it is the answer of XHTML. So write from here that XHTML or extensible hypertext markup language is an alternative language for coding web pages. Clear? Then XHTML is also tag based and use many of the tags used in HTML. This is the second point. The third point you can write from here also, that the modern browsers can read both HTML and XHTML. So if you'll write the answers point wise, it will be easy for you to learn them also. So this is the question 4th C. What is XHTML? Note it down, or you can mark it in the book page with the use of pencil, and later you can note it down in the copies. Okay, so now coming again to the question page, and let us see what is the next question. So next question is, what is a web browser? Name some popular used web browsers. So we have seen that what is a web browser and what are the different popular web browsers. So let us see the answer in the previous pages. I think on page number 65. So here the answer about web browser. So here you can see a web browser is a software that displays the resulting web pages. Clear? Then at the place of you will write v. We can also use a web browser to display HTML documents we save locally on our computer. Clear? This is the second point. And now the different popular browsers here. Now Internet Explorer has been replaced by Edge. So if you want to write that, you can write the Edge, or here already we have some more also, you can write these like Mozilla Firefox. So the different popular web browsers are Mozilla Firefox, Apple Safari, Chrome, Opera. Clear? So write few of these names. So this will complete the answer. Clear? So this was the answer of question 4th D. What is the web browser and examples of popular web browsers. So Internet Explorer, we have given the name New Age, that is the Edge, and this was the previous Microsoft Explorer. Now this has been changed. Now coming to the next question, that is, let us see which one is the next question. Question next is, write down the difference between container tag and empty tag. So here it is, the difference between container and empty tag. So this is given in the initial part. Let us come to page number 63. Okay, so here it is. Yes, so you can note down from here that container tags, the tags having both starting as well as ending, are known as container tags. Clear? Now the second point also, that a tag opened with the angular bracket opening tag and closed with the angular bracket with the forward slash. Clear? So write these 2 points and give example like HTML. There are various. So while you are writing the example of container tag, make sure that you are writing the opening as well as closing. Then other can be like title, head, body. So these are the tags with the opening and closing both. So you can give various examples of these. Okay, so this is one example and another is already given like HTML. So write one or two. Next is the empty tag. So empty tag, the tags that have only a starting and there is no need to close them with the closing, or known as empty tags. Clear? Example here is BR. Some other like image, IMG. There is a tag for including the image, that is IMG tag. Clear? So write a single one is also sufficient. So this is the answer of question number 4th E. That is what, write the difference between container tag and empty tag. So I hope you have written this. Now come again to the question page. So if we come to that page, the next question is, write the steps that you should keep in mind while creating web pages. Clear? So what are the steps? We have seen while designing the web pages there are few of the steps. So here are the steps for creating web pages. For example, so write this answer also again point wise. So first is plan your web page. So you can write a sentence for each of these. Like first we need to know all the content which is required to be displayed in the web page, and then choose the theme and topic. Then point 2 is gather information. So we need to gather images, diagrams and the different contact number related to the topic of the web page. Clear? So write a sentence for each of these. Now third is organize information. So information is required to be divided in different parts. Then each part should make a separate web page. Clear? So this is the third, you can say the third point. Now point number 4 is enter text. So what is this? So whatever the text we want to write, this is required to be written in the text editor or the word processor. Clear? Now next is add images. So here also you can write that we can add images to make our web page look more attractive. So a single sentence can be written. Then next is add hyperlink. So we can use hyperlinks to link that readers can select on our page. At the place of your, you can write R. Clear? So to display other pages on the web. Next is publish web pages. So write that that when we are finished creating the web page, we can transfer the web page to a computer that make pages available on the web. That is the web server. Clear? So these are the 7 points. So for these all of points we need to write a sentence also, so that this can be explained. So these are the steps for creating web page. Now question which is next is, let us see, the next question is, define the following: the text editor, HTML editor and Viswig editor. So let us see these answer. So if I come to page number 64, let us see the text editor. So here it is. So a text editor is a program that allows a user to enter, change, save or print text such as HTML. Clear? Then these editors do not have many advanced features, but they do allow you to develop HTML documents easily. Clear? Only 2 points here, and write the example of these text editor. The examples are Notepad, gedit, TextEdit. So these are the name of the examples. Only write the examples name, no need to write the full sentence. Clear? So this is the fourth G, first part, that what is text editor. Now question next is HTML editor. So here you can write that HTML editors are the dedicated programs for writing HTML code and managing web pages. These programs provide text editing functions as well as advanced features. Only write advanced features, no need to write all of these. Then give the example for this also, that Eclipse and Bluefish are two example of the HTML editor. Clear? So after writing all of the points, write the example at last. Then next is Viswig editor. So here you can start from here, that a Viswig editor is a program that provides a graphical user interface that allows a developer to preview the web page. Clear? Make the sentence little bit short, and the acronym is what you see is what you get. So write the 2 points for this also, and after these 2 points give some examples like Adobe Dreamweaver, Amaya, Go Live or Coffee Cup. Clear? So these are the HTML editors. So this was the answer of fourth G, third part. I hope you have written. Write the answers point wise. This will be more easy to learn and to read as well. Clear? These were all the answers for the last question. Now I hope all the answers are completed. Let us see. Yes, so these were all the questions which were there in the exercise. The application based question and lab activity questions. These questions we will discuss in the coming online class. So till then complete these questions, and if there is any doubt we will discuss those doubts in the next coming online session. Thank you everyone.